Hitting the 1K mark of subscribers on YouTube is not a walk in the park. See, if you're at that place where you're currently hoping to get to 1K subscribers and you're beating yourself up, you're giving up, stop doing that to yourself. Let me tell you how exactly you can do this even faster while I'm telling you my life story, really, in the last 3 years of being on this channel. Yes, you heard me right. 3 whole years. This month, May in 2021, was when I started this channel, and I just hit 1K subscribers in date 2024, sometime in February. So I'm going to be celebrating it with you and also taking you along what it has taught me on how to monetize on YouTube, live, and everything business in between. Are you even ready? Okay, so don't go anywhere.
Yes. Let's go.
One of the toughest things I have done in my entire life is starting a YouTube business and trying to grow it to a place where it breaks even in that sense. Because on YouTube, like you know, for you to be monetized, that means for YouTube to be able to share revenue from adverts placed during your videos or after, you must have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. There are other things that also make up what happens afterwards when you have hit these milestones that we may not be going into in this video. But I'm just trying to say thank you. Thank you for being supportive subscribers if you have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, I know the choice is yours. But if you like this video and subscribe, I will really be happy. Okay? Now, being on YouTube since 2001, what has it taught me? Let me look at life in general. Indeed, YouTube taught me that, or is still teaching me, that life is indeed a milestone. Trust me, there's a reason why you are born. You have experience of a newborn, you become a toddler, then you become a child, what they call people between 3 and 9. Then you become a preteen, and then a teenager, and then all of that. In fact, even as an adult, until you hit the age of 40, there are certain things you think you know or you embrace as an adult that you may not really come into the fullness of until you hit certain milestone ages like 40. Now, being on YouTube has taught me the same. In fact, I have sat back to think about it. Wait, this algorithm, there's a bit of biomimicry that goes into this engineering, and trust me, it's the same thing. You know, in business, because I've been in business for at least 15 years, when you start a new business, most times it takes you at least 3 or 4 years, 3 to 5 years to say you have broken even. That means you have made consistent profit that the business can now be stable. Okay, and I have seen people run businesses for over 10 years and they've never even broken even. I have a business like that as well. So being on YouTube has taught me that it's the same thing. So success and wealth building is really for a few. And I think you should be one of them. A few, in the sense that it takes a lot of resilience, a lot of doggedness, a lot of I know my why to keep at something that may not be paying you immediately for years. I don't mean days. And I don't mean once in a while in those years. I mean consistently giving of yourself and then having to contend with all the mockery. People will say, why do you keep doing this? You spend night and day editing videos, learning, putting in the work. Yeah. And then it's not paying you immediately, and you're still doing it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I mean, of course, for some people it comes easier, either because in real life they are already like known, famous for something else. So when they come to a platform like YouTube, it's a matter of their fans in that sense following them to know what else they are doing there, right? So they grow very fast. For some other people, it could be ability to market and get collaboration. So there are a lot of mentions and then they're able to hit the mark faster. But I mean, for average Joe out there starting a YouTube channel, girl, is like running up a hill and still rolling up a drum. You get what I mean? And that's exactly how I think the algorithm works. Yes, you're trying to run up a hill to save your life, but before you get there, you have to make sure you keep pulling up a drum with you, because if the drum slides back, it's going to hit you and both of you are going to fall. You know, that kind of thing. So you have to keep maintaining It's crazy. Okay. So, but what is not crazy, right? I think that for life, this has taught me I should choose my crazy. Yeah, because there are different industries in the world. There are different aspects you can be amazing. There are different skill sets. There are different places you can be amazing. But then, if you choose to do content, then you can as well go through the crazy. You know what I mean? And that's something that have kept me also. I've kept saying this is the hard work I want to do. This is where I want to thrive. Right? This is what I want to do. So why not? I'll take it. I'll take whatever it gives me. It hits me up, down. I find out why and I learn and I keep going. There's a lot of things in this whole life is a milestones, right? Second thing is that life is a continuous learning platform. Like I really feel for people who don't like to learn new things because if there's anything I've learned, all my years of university, even growing a business, where I know I've also put in this kind of effort. In doing YouTube for 3 years, I have watched a lot of videos on how to grow a thriving YouTube channel, so much so that I can imagine that I'm an expert already. But I just hit 1K, guys, and see, it's not a joke. At the same time, learning is very, very, very important. It empowers you. I mean, when you're taking decisions, you can tell. All right, so let me go to aspects of YouTube growth that I have learned from this. I have learned that the battle is not for the swift, just like the Bible said, or to the strong, but it's God that shows mercy. If you are somebody who has been on YouTube for a while or create content on this platform, you will agree with me. Maybe we should tell them how much even prayer goes. I mean, so many times I have had to commit my channel into God's hands. Like, God, let people find, because I know that the things I drop on this channel are gems. They are life changing, they are transformational, right? But how can people find it if they are not seeking for it, right? So it's about even creating the hunger for people to search for the kind of videos that you make. I mean, that is amazing. I know people who have become so, who even cry, who like beg God, like, please let my channel grow. YouTube have taught me that what is worth doing is worth doing well. So, it's okay to start YouTube anyhow because, of course, just if you look at my previous videos, which is not even the first video I ever did on YouTube, right? But if you look at my initial videos, I started with my Infinix what the hell? I keep forgetting that something five, like Hot 5, right? Yes, Hot 5 Infinix. I started posting my content with that phone. Now, how would I have known that audio is very important and the audio of that phone at that time wasn't even up to average? But I was using it. I did almost over 88 videos, if I'm correct, with that phone. First year of my YouTube career, I mean, I was having a ball. I was excited. I started YouTube intentionally. And that's the thing. YouTube will teach you to start with what you have. Yes, I'm coming to all of the, why there's need for all of that thing, but you need to start from what you have because it all adds up. Okay, so today, some of the subscribers I got, even back then when my audio was not as sharp, when my picture quality was also not as sharp, if they weren't here, I may not have hit 1K by now. That's what I mean. So don't wait until everything is in that ideal situation, and it will never be, right? YouTube has taught me to be camera forward. I mean, I was ready. Oh, I thought I was ready. But YouTube will teach you all the time to come back, to be animated, to be happy, to send your message the best that you can. You have to give it your all. What else has YouTube taught me? YouTube has taught me that, see, numbers is a thing, but it's not the determinant. I mean, I have seen people on this YouTube street that maybe have about 30,000 subscribers in that sense, but they are making more money and more impact than some people who may have more than 200,000. And at first, I didn't understand it, but of course, I began to learn that there were things called CPNR and RPM are the tools that the algorithm uses to allocate costs for adverts that are played in certain videos according to their niches. Now, I began to learn that niching is so important because it helps the algorithm know where to place you and the kind of advert to also place on your channel. That also means that there are certain topics that get more money than certain topics. I mean, as much as a video on personal finance, movies, insurance, I have a CPM of maybe say 30, maybe $20 to $30, while another channel with the same views and all of that might just get $3 for the same number of views. And that is because certain kind of industries pay higher and more consistently to get their works seen, and so get to be advertised on certain channels. Now, look at advert that you see normally when you're watching YouTube channels. They're usually also from finance companies, apps, maybe institutions, and all of that. So, if those industries pay higher, the propensity is that they place ads on more channels that are in that field. Now, I had to learn that later. Now, this channel is a relationship channel. And imagine my struggle when I started. I was like, okay, I mean, what category do I fall in on the YouTube classification? If you're familiar with YouTube, I identify relationship on the table, at all. But I was just doing my thing. But of course, what encouraged me was that I saw a few people who have their channels talking to men and all of that and are doing quite well. And I'm like, okay, so we can give this a try. But of course, YouTube will send it to so many adventures. Oh my gosh. Another thing YouTube have taught me is that if you give up, your money will give up on you as well. Like literally. Yes, when you make a lot of videos, you keep getting views, but if you don't post a content 1 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, the algorithm will also kind of say, oh, okay, it's like we're not doing this again. I mean, it's crazy. So even though building on YouTube could become passive income, but you still need to put in your best consistently. Consistently doesn't mean posting every day or posting 3 times in a day or 4 times in a week. It just means be regular and keep bringing the topics that your channel is known for in a way that people who seek you will always come back and see something fresh in line with what they're already seeking, right? And that's how the algorithm rewards you. Another thing I've learned working on YouTube is that when you enter, it's okay to do different things so that you know which one is working. By that time, I don't mean fashion, do food, do sports, do relationship. It works for some people even slower, but then I mean different content types. So you can do interviews. If you start to do interviews with people, maybe industry experts, and you see the numbers are not adding up after a few months, it's okay to try storytelling, or it's okay to do some kind of comic introductions, or it's okay, but the same topic, right? Just reinventing how entertaining, that's the word, how entertaining your content should be in a way that more people will be pulled in to watch your content to the end. Because at the end of the day, also YouTube have taught me that it's not about even who clicks your channel or your video, it is about who watches from the beginning to the end. And those are the people that actually make it to worth the while. Another thing that YouTube have taught me is that you must pay the cost. You can't, there's no shortcuts. I wish there was, but there's no shortcut. Like currently on this channel, I haven't hit the 4,000 watch hours. Now that's another thing. So a lot of people focus on trying to get a subscriber, which is what I did on this channel. Focus on trying to get the subscribers, asking people to subscribe. Fine, thank you for subscribing. But if you don't have enough people watching most of your content till the end, you may not be able to accumulate the watch hours at the same time duration that you accumulated the subscribers, which is what has happened to me. In fact, I had to experiment with another channel to see that this was what made the channel was kind of struggling. I mean, 3 years. I know I've heard people like Maya, some of the big YouTubers say it took them 3 years or so to hit 1K subscribers. And see, trust me, that's why I think that this year, this fourth year, is a charm on this channel. I don't even care. Like, I know that this channel is going to blow up because, first of all, what we're doing here is unveiling women to the men who love them, helping men find themselves, learn certain things that they need to from the eye of a woman, and of course, lead a strong emotional coaching platform for men all around the globe, especially for men who are from 18 to adulthood, who are about to make marriage decisions or are newly married. Now, that vision is such a burning one in my mind. And if you know me, I don't joke with my mission to help men become all that they can be, because I think that the family unit, first of all, needs re-engineering. We need more heads of homes who are capable, who have ability, who have empathy, who understand leadership to be able to lead the next generation of rounded children so that we can have a better world in that sense. That vision is so clear that I cannot give up because of algorithm. So that is another thing YouTube have taught me. You must know why you are doing YouTube. If not, YouTube will redefine it for you. And see, trust me, every year, thousands, hundreds of, tens of thousands of people join YouTube. But how many actually succeed to get into 10,000 subscribers and continue to 1 million and continue with their impact? Just a little, I think less than 5%. I'm being generous, less than 5% make it to that zone where you can say, okay, this has become a business. YouTube have taught me that there is no one way to monetize your channel. You can actually make money from your YouTube channel, even if you haven't hit the milestones, the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. If you watch some of my videos, I'm marketing my courses, my ebooks, and trust me, it taught me that you can create a community here and make money even before all of that. So, and there are different other avenues that we can also explore as we go. Of course, when the numbers grow, okay? But thank you so much for subscribing. So, this is me celebrating my 1,000 subscriber. Yeah! I have been putting up this video for a long time, but I'm like, what's the need putting it off? It has been also been crawling since it got to 1,000 subscribers in February, but I'm like, okay, this is the month where I turned 3 years of this channel. I could as well do this video. Actually, on the 15th of May is the third year of this channel, and I'm grateful. I'm expectant. My fingers are crossed, like, okay, let's do this. I need a new surge of energy, which is what I'm getting by doing this video, to be able to push this channel to where it should be. Because you know our why. Our why is so strong that we can't give up. Okay. There are also a few things that, technical things now that I think that we should talk about the business aspect. Business is you using your why to ensure that you can reach the people that you are targeting, even if they are just one. Now, YouTube is a place that if you realize that even though there are a number of people following you, you should customize the solutions you bring on each of your videos as if you were talking to one person. And that's why niching is very important, and which is why I started to niche down on my men relationship and life coaching, because I've done YouTube before this channel. I have done YouTube since 2017, before I started again in 2021 rather. So I knew a few things, but I think I know better now. So I'm also encouraging you on this channel to keep supporting, keep growing. Please go back and watch the videos that you haven't watched, because we're going to go in for a ride. This is power. Just like that insert says, are you ready for power? Because that's what this channel brings. It empowers, it makes you feel like I can do it, I can take on the world, literally. So as many men as we can reach, we are going to make more happy men with more happy women and happier children in families that are happy and grounded. Join me in this mission of reaching men from everywhere through the Men Code Movement Creed. Okay, and I have other things I wanted to share, but I'm like, I should end this video here. Yes, I should end this video here. Look out for my next video, and trust me to bring in more exciting videos as we go on. Thank you for being one of my 1,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited. Catch ya.